carbon fiber horns because carbon fiber is very resonance free. You can see the other companies using carbon fiber in many cabinets, but not horns. So the effect is that when you put your hands on the horns, even when it's playing very loud, it does not resonate much, creating very little coloration compared to like a wooden horn and metal horns. Okay, so it's a 6-way and 13 unit system with 5 ways of horns and 1 way of subwoofer. We have 6 subwoofer units in the back. They are 12-inch and they have 500 watts amplifiers built in each cabinet. And they are in charge of 18 to 50 hertz. The biggest horn you see here is in charge of 50 to 100 hertz, while the second biggest horn is in charge of 100 to 500 hertz. Mid-range from 500 to 2000 hertz, and 2 tweeters from 2000 to 8000 hertz, and 2 of these super tweeters from 8000 to 52,000 hertz. So 6 ways in total. The mid-range tweeter and super tweeter all use foil beryllium diaphragm from True Extent, while the base units, including the big horns and the subwoofers down there, they are using our own technology, which is the sample over here. It's a titanium sandwich diaphragm of our own invention. It has titanium on both sides, and in the middle layer, it's honeycomb-shaped aluminum. It produces ultra stiffness to the extent that I can put my whole weight on it. You can see with 1 foot standing on it, it does not deform. So I am 90 kilograms. And this ultra stiffness means that we can get to very low distortion at very low bass. We get to 0.5% of total harmonic distortion at 20 hertz, while at 1000 hertz it's even less, it's 0.1%. So for the whole system, it operates at a very low distortion across all the bandwidth. Here we have all these electronics. This is our CD player. Then the signal goes to our DAC and the preamplifier. It has these separate power supply to support them. Then the signal goes to all these active analog crossovers. So they have different channels, different ways. Each way we can adjust the level, phase, and slope, so that even though we are putting this big system in different places, we can always adjust it to a very smooth frequency response. So very good adaptability. Then the signal goes to different amplifiers here. They are single-ended solid-state Class A, consuming 100 watts, and then outputting 10 watts nominal and 25 watts at max. Another feature of our product is that all the units here, including the horn units and the subwoofers, are using field coil technology, also known as electromagnet, compared to most other speakers which are permanent magnet. It's actually it has better longevity. Like permanent magnet, although they are called permanent, they can be working for 20 to 30 years. While for electromagnet, as long as you power them, it's always usable. For example, like Western Electric, back in 1950s, they are still in use today. And we use a special metal called supermand alloy, also known as permalloy, in the units, so that they can transform the magnetic flux to the 2.4 Tesla of density. Compared to normal speakers, which are like 1 Tesla to 1.2 Tesla, it's like super sports car with very good acceleration, so very good dynamic. And also underneath, we have this small field coil power supply to support all these field coil units. And inside, there are also very special chips in the feedback circuit to detect the eddy current caused by the movement of voice coil. So we can get rid of the disturbance caused by the eddy current, which further guarantee the dynamic and the very good detail and accuracy. So this is our flagship system named Dragon. With the special edition that we present over here, it's 3.6 million. And for the normal version, the whole set is 1.5, while the speaker system is 1 million. And yeah, the system include very famous customers like Jack Ma. So yeah, they're putting big houses. So if you're interested in other units, other speakers, we can see on the wall there are different types, and we have also these small speakers for display over here. And you can also see that we have special edition over there where artists paint their paintings on them, so they can be customized. Okay, so if you want to know more specs about our different product line, you can visit esdacoustic.com, which is our official website. You're also welcome to come to our headquarters in Hangzhou, China. Actually, right now, you don't need a visa to come to China under 6 days. So in case you don't know about the city, Hangzhou is where Alibaba and the DeepSeek comes from. So it's like a very high-tech and Silicon Valley style city. We are also neighboring Huawei. Yeah, so our company is kind of different than traditional hi-fi style company. Yeah, so that's our introduction. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, we are really happy to be the analog source of this amazing system with our TH300 Tuono turntables. This is our entry-level model that is designed and based on some concepts that are really important for us. First of all is the silence before music reproduction. So that's why the upper chassis is completely floating on the air. We used magnetic suspension on these three aluminum cylinders. So the platter and tone arm are completely isolated from vibration and noises coming the surrounded to have the maximum silence on platter during the tracking of the cartridge. For the same reason, we decided to separate the motor system completely in this marble cylinder. And the second concept that is really important for us is the dynamics. So it's why on the marble cylinder you see a flywheel that is giving us more inertial torques that give us more dynamics. And going up to the biggest models in our series, you also will see that the diameter of the platter is going bigger in diameter. The tone arm is also designed by Tuono Audio. It's a completely titanium structure with titanium head shell. The articulation are made with ceramic bearings, and also inside we have some damping materials in crucial points. What we are using to complete this setup as a cartridge is Audio-Technica ART1000. The rack, we are really happy about it because we are presenting for the first time this year. It's designed by us and is completely designed for the turntable. So
separate
to continue, yes, exactly, is the concept we told before, to isolate from vibration and to have more silence. We decide also to have a cut here and completely decouple the two parts, so they are not touching.
Two parts, okay.
Completely nice. Separated, so vibration has to go through, drive the cartridge, has to go through the floor and go up.
Because about the motor produce noise.
Yes, so marble and then isolation, you have the maximum silence on the platter, and also this is a slate surface that is completely decoupled from the structure.
And what is the price of this turntable?
This is 20,000 euros, tone arm included, rack separated, but tone arm included.
Okay. Thank you very much. Beautiful design, beautiful turntable.
Hello everybody, welcome to a special room. We prepare a very nice system. We use absolutely wonderful speaker, Audio Nostrum, Saturn, and Vini Rossi electronics. We prepare, of course, to different sources like master tape, like tape recording, like turntable, and of course digital sites. More about this system, say Vinny. Vinny comes to us in USA. Hello, Vinny. Can you say something about your babies?
Absolutely. So here we're showing the Brahma preamplifier and monoblocks. On static display, there's also the integrated. One of the key features that we implement with this design is a unique 300B Western Electric triode gain stage for the voltage gain, feeding into MOSFET output for the monoblocks. And when we do that, in order to really capture a lot of the low-level texture, the mid-range clarity, the tonality, and the sense of space and scale, while also having the grip and the control in the bass, and that handles all the high-impact dynamics and things you hear. And when we team up together with the Audio Nostrum Saturn, we could uncover those fine nuances we're really proud to show together. And then we have Adam, who was playing this master tape, really captures everything that the musicians work so hard to achieve, and for us to reproduce and share with you all. So we're happy to be here. The rest of the system, mentioned the cabling was Crystal Cable and Siltech, proudly distributed by Roman's company in Poland, and we also have the digital. But we could play maybe LP would be nice, because I wanted to quickly mention we have the Vini Rossi prototype of an upcoming phono stage coming out. This is the first of the lineup, a new line coming that will also consist of an integrated amplifier, a preamplifier, and a stereo power amplifier. So you'll start to see those roll out starting August of this year. And we are using this phono stage with a transrotor turntable. And Joseph, yeah. Joseph was mentioning earlier in the recording, but maybe we'll get him with a microphone. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Vinny. Hello, I'm Joseph from Audio Nostrum. I'm the designer and owner of Audio Nostrum. We are here with our model Saturn. You can see some different in this speaker. This part we call ODS, Orbital Driver System. It's the two drivers, one rear the horn and one in front, looking inside for very high frequencies. And it's a pattern when we have a better sound stage, we have something special in the high frequencies distribution in the air. Okay, and this also affects all. We have a mid-range paper cone, two buffers of carbon fiber, and a handcrafted cabinet with sides panels, curved sides panel for non-standing waves inside, three pulse inside, of the speaker, and it's very rigid. It's very lightweight, it's just 100 kilos. And I hope you enjoy and can listen, and nothing more. And we play some music.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So,
weiß nicht, auf einer Fabrik ein Geschäft, also ausdrucker schlecht ist das. Can we make it fixed? Do you want to put it in? Or? No, I will. I didn't take it.
Because you can see the form language change and the pattern, how it's implemented.
Ihr sammelt Tomaten. Das ist anders. Was für euer Produkt? Turn around.
Fine. Yeah.
Hello, Sergey. Welcome to the Clarisys Aristerat room at the top floor of the exclusive show HiEnd. So on this show, we are also debuting the Vulcan monos. These are from our Janus Triosfed series. They are the most powerful amplifiers we made with this technology. They are 200 plus watts, most of them in Class A, about 150 watts in Class A. These are two-stage cyclotron design, and they're driven by our trusted Agito preamp with its inverted triode technology. And as sources in this system, we have the Ithaca Minor, driven by the Pink Phone Ultra. And analog, we have the Kronos, the full system from Kronos. And for speakers, we have our friend from Clarisys that he can get you through the design of the speakers.
Yeah, thank you, Stavros. We're very honored and happy to be here. It's an amazing evening again with the beautiful Vienna skyline in the background. All this wonderful Arias Serrat gear from Stavros and what Stavros already mentioned, the Pink Faun and the Kronos, is helping us to bring our Aria speakers to life. This is our latest model. It's been on the market for 7-8 months roundabout, but it is the latest one that we made. So it's a 4-tower system. Each channel is consists of a base panel in our modern sail shape and a tweeter mid-range tower. The tweeter mid-range is a bipole dual coaxial system, which means we have two pure aluminium mid-range drivers back to back, and then in the front and all the way at the back, two pure aluminium tweeters each, which gives us a very fast and a very time coherent response. Coupled with the base panels, which of course with us as always are also aluminium drivers, so the same material, we get a complete coherent system. And yeah, we're very happy that we are able to show this the first year in Vienna on the exclusive show, and we definitely hope to be back here next year, also of course with Stavros and our other friends.
Okay, thank you, Stavros. Thank you for presentation. And this is a mid-range bass. This is
no, this is bass only.
Bass only.
This is mid-range and tweeter.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. And what is the price of this?
The speaker is $195,000 US.
Okay. Great. And whole system?
I'm not very good at the prices of Stavros, so I'm not really sure.
So the whole set for the electronics is in the region of around 150,000 euros.
Okay, then we are in total reaching somewhere 750, I think. Order of magnitude.
For the whole system.
For the whole system.
Nice system. Beautiful. Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sergey. Thank you for coming again.
Okay, we're playing here with the EV1. It's the biggest model of the Karma collection. This year we present the new version with all the new C drivers. Charles, the owner and founder of Karma, he developed 5 years to optimize the magnet system. And okay, and this we present in Munich last year with EV2 and here's the EV1. And in combination with the biggest Goldmund power amplifiers, the Taylor's 8800. We're playing with all Karma Veyron cables. Also the immersion, there's a new cable line from Karma. With the front end also the preamplifier from Goldmund and the Wadax Studio collection for digital and for analog, Yaechikura with Doshi phono stage. Yeah, that's in short what I can say about the system. Yeah.
What is the price?
The price for the speakers is 930,000 euros. The Goldmund amplifiers, 340,000 each. And the preamp it's about 120 or something, and the Wadax is about, this is the player. There's also now a transport and a separate deck, but this is the player with the power supply and clock. It's about 100,000.
100.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the prices from the Yaechikura are not in my head, but I think around 50,000 a bit for the turntable. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Shall I start? Okay. So we are EO Design, and we are presenting this year in Vienna the new entry level in our range, which is named Gran Torino. And this is again a baffleless, an open baffled speaker. And we designed a completely new concept to be able reaching a lower price point for our entry level in the range. As you can see, open baffle, we have a special design. This is patented, and we are presenting a four-way systems with planar mid-ranges. We have tweeter from Korea, and we have the bus and middle bus drivers designed expressly for us from an Italian company. So this is custom made for us. We are implementing Phototech for the connectors, and maybe you can show the speakers from behind. It's pretty interesting too. Yeah. Every detail is cared. Everything is really projected to recreate the event, the musical event in your room, like as if you are immersed in the live sound. As usual, speakers can be personalized, so you can have different leathers, different colors of leather, different stitching styles, stitching colors, and you can have anodized, chromed details, and any color you want from the RAL palette, let's say.
What is the price of this piece?
The price is €59,000 in Europe, and this is the retail VAT included price. So basically we halved the price of the former entry level, which was the naked.
Yeah, naked design.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. And
Yeah.
the rack was printed, no?
No, sort of. This, yes, but this is just a prototype. We are,
Okay.
you know, we needed a rack, and so we decided to build it up. It was kind of joke for us, you know, but it's good, very good looking. A lot of people is asking about the rack too.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everybody, thank you for coming. This is the Alcivox room. We have a very beautiful team with us. We have Arias Serrat for the amplifiers, tube amplifiers. We have Sicora turntable and arm. We have Omega Audio Concept CD player, directly from the space. And we have cables from Stealth Audio. So this is a fantastic team that we could put together for the show. And the speakers are our Alcivox Raffaello. These are 3-ways ribbon planar speakers, so there is no subwoofer, nothing outside the panel. And it is made symmetrically, so there are 2 woofers on the sides, 2 mid-tweeters here, and 1 super tweeter in the middle. Frequency response from 25 to 40,000 hertz and sensitivity of 98 dB. The amplifier is 65 watts, by the way, so it's way more than what we need, but this is a show, so we need to be safe. But at home you can use much less power, no problem. The good thing about the speaker is the transparency. They are transparent in every way. They are transparent with the music, but they are also transparent with the system, so you can really listen and hear anything you change, every single foot, any accessories. It's like a working tool. So they can work with any amplifier, absolutely any amplifier, I can assure you, and every amplifier will show you what is the sound of the amplifier. So I cannot say this is the best, this is much better. Anyone, it depends on your taste. So just a free experimentation. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are Once Custom Sound. We manufacture the speakers, customized speakers in Turkey. We design, develop, and manufacture everything in Turkey. So as I said, This is a very customized speakers. As a customer, you can select the color, no limit. We can apply all kind of colors. So in terms of technology, what you can see here, we have two-way speakers. The name is HAR. We are using two ways. One is 6.5 inch mid-woofer. This one from ScanSpeak.
Okay.
And the other is Twitter, again
Also
from
ScanSpeak, no?
also ScanSpeak. And the as I said before, we are using the whole body as a device, so that we don't have any bass, we don't have any subwoofer. So basically, this is our flagship in the product range.
The bass reflex port.
This is bass reflex ports, and you can see behind the output.
Yeah.
For this show, we are using, you see the Marantz as an amplifier and Model 10, and the HiFi Rose as a streamer. And the cables for this one is Stealth Audio, and the rest wireword.
Okay. Nice speaker, beautiful design.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. 10 times, but also 10 times more in the price.
I have the original and the 1000 unveiled.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So there's a hub.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's an audio one. It's not going to be okay. So this one is still a superior. But there's still the same before we landing. Because I figured they'd have to be modular design. To get a modular design, we need a connector. So is this one more? Because it doesn't have it's a different
有声音吗？为什么没声音？
Live all your days according.
Okay, welcome in the Omega Audio Concept Room here in Vienna. What we have today is sort of entry level of what Omega can actually produce in their own catalog. What we have here is the new Solista, which has been launched here for this event. Is everything integrated, made from a CNC machinery aluminum, 5 different power distribution inside the chassis. Everything is made totally to avoid any kind of interference. 35 kilos of aluminum, and it's giving already performance that any other integrated CD player it's challenged to reach. What we have here is also the application that you can manage the device using the app via Android, or you can also have optionally the display and the newly made remote control as well. So we give any kind of flavor for whatever preference the customer has. Then we have the Asolo, which is the integrated amplifier entry level for Omega, which once again is an entry level, but for many other systems is unreachable. I think it's 100 watts per channel. And again, it's made from CNC machinery, totally separated, different line of power distribution, and the final stage it's made. It's properly made on specific characteristics made for Omega Audio Concept. Then we have a power distributor, which is I think 25 kilos, Renato. 35 kilos, so I was underestimating it. And here is the heart where we are connecting all the Omega Audio Concept cable. We have the Extremo line, which is made in pure silver with particularly shielded technology patented by Omega Audio Concept. Very heavy cable and highly performance one, and everything is connected with the Omega audio cable going also into the speakers. Speakers are also made in aluminum, 3 ways with the woofer on the side, 90 kilos to because inside they have also a patented design technology. And obviously, we can talk about a lot about what can be done with this system, but obviously, when you listen to them, one note is worth much more than 100,000 words. I can say to describe this system. I can tell a lot, but I cannot give you any emotion that only the system is able to actually give to people, especially when they play their own music.
Okay, what is this?
Oh, that is something made by Omicron Group. It's the small electromagnetic field variation, and it's a different company which is in a way also collaborating with Omega Audio Concept, but it's not made from Omega. Everything else, yes, but apart from those 2 small devices.
Okay, thank you. Beautiful system, amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hello, Sergey. Welcome to the Aristerat room. I'm Stavros Danos, owner and designer for Aristerat. This year we're very happy to present our Sirens, the new speaker. It sits right above Aurora and below Pallas. Personally, I found this speaker more special than the last 3 speakers we designed. It sits very personal, mainly because of its story and especially its sound. I found it to be one of the most musical speakers we made, and we're very happy to present it this year at Vienna. It's a three-way +1 horn speaker. It's Dapolito, time aligned using dual field coils for the mid-range, a long throw true ribbon horn loaded for the tweeter, and 4 12-inch cross-strap woofers, semi-active. It uses 4 channel amplifier, 1 for each channel, and everything is done with analog filters, no digital correction used.
Talk about, tell us about the crossovers.
The crossover is this box in the back. It uses passive constant group delay filters for the 3 ways, and it uses a very low impedance line filter. It's not exact line filter to feed the 4-channel amplifier, and the filters are all driven by the main amp. So it includes the group delay, the total group delay, to align the bass to the main speaker. It also has +1 super tweeter, which can be turned off or on with the speaker Bluetooth application. So this year we used the electronic stack that we presented last year, the Odysseus amplifiers, the Ether, the 3-channel flagship preamp, and the second thing we wanted to debut this year is also one of our pride as a company, the turntable, which is the Pandora Minor. Is a smaller model than the one we, yes. It borrows technologies from the bigger model with a few tricks. It also uses a direct drive motor that we design and build in-house, and it also uses a redesigned, very large hydrodynamic bearing, which supports the whole motor and platter. So there are absolutely no mechanical bushings or rollers. There is zero mechanical support of the motor or the platter. Everything is suspended in a bath of oil, and the hydrodynamic bearing supports everything. After 2-3 RPM, the oil pressure is enough to lift the whole 100-kilo motor. If you, yeah.
What is the price of this turntable?
This turntable without its sound, +1 tone arm, is 150,000.
Beautiful.
For the analog section, we also use our baby phono stage, the Hermes, on the bottom, which was debuted last year. We wanted to have the smallest phono possible to show how good our entry level is and how good the analog rig can perform. Digital front end, we have the pink phone, which matches to our new digital interface, the Chronos, and it fits our Homerus DAC, the 2 chassis DAC. And we alternate to a second system, which is comprised of the Incedo S preamp, our smallest preamp to date, and the Quindecim, also our smallest amplifier to date.
Amazing, beautiful. Okay, Tarvos, thank you very much.
Thank you,
for the
Sergey.
presentation. Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
System, amazing, sounds good. Beautiful speakers, everything is very audiophile. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for visiting.
Zašto ti samo Italijani? Kako ljudi su pisali? Crossover is extremely complex. That's one of the components.
che fa. E lui ha fatto impegnato già i chemi sound solution. Scatenati ce ne sono che hanno 1 milione, ma non 3-4 milioni.
With the volume decided. At the end, active volume is less than it's calculated. So that's why I think I made a mistake there.
What they are floating inside because they are mechanically insulated with Tecnogel and with and on the back side we have the power unit. And we have 5 transformers, and in the front we have the reader unit. In the middle we have part of solid aluminum 15mm, and in the bottom we have the one our motor. The motor up we have the DNA, we have the skip layer, we have the DAC, and also we have the amplifier. This is the power unit, and this is the CD player. This is the DAC with the power unit and the DAC, and the CD, you slide and you open. Oh! And
that's
when,
great.
When it's closed,
That's us?
Yeah.
On y va? Brilliant. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Oh, some tired people in the room now. Oh, what's he talking to me for? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to see us today. My name's Andy. I'm part of the engineering team at Bowers & Wilkins. Obviously, we have colleagues out here as well from the rest of the team. We're going to be talking to you about the 801 D5. Obviously, this is our flagship loudspeaker. Part and parcel of the new D5 generation. That's the 5th generation of Diamond loudspeaker that we are introducing to the market in the last couple of days. So I'll go into a bit more detail and technical stuff on it in just a moment. The key thing while we go through the rest of the system is just to say we've got 801 D5, and then we have Mark Levinson 626 preamplifier and 632 stereo power amplifier. The reason, of course, we have 2 is we are bi-amplifying the system, so we have 1 amplifier driving the right-hand speaker and 1 driving the left-hand speaker. We also have a lovely network streamer and an SSD drive from Inuos, the beautiful Nazare, which is a 3-box component in this particular case, so the Nazare plus the net and the flow. And then to finish the system, we have the AudioQuest Niagara 5000 power supply with Thunderbird speaker cable, Dragon XLR and Firebird mains cable. So it's a pretty serious system, but obviously it kind of needs to be because that's what we're here to do. So let's talk about what's going on in terms of the presentation. So the piece of music we're going to play first is kind of designed to address one of the bits of feedback that we had in between the D3 generation and the current generation of 800 series. Some of you will recall the D3 came out in 2015. There's one out there on the stand if you want to have a look at it. It's the first time that we moved away from our famous yellow cones to our continuum cones. And we were very excited about the technology and what that introduced for us, and it really made the speaker super revealing. But what it also did was, arguably, looking back on it, maybe push it too much in the direction of being a monitor and maybe took it away from being a fun loudspeaker. Now I want to explain what I mean by that. An 800 series is quite an unusual thing in very high-end loudspeaker circles because it's designed to do 2 jobs. It can be a loudspeaker that you can enjoy listening to at home, and it can also be a loudspeaker that you could use in a recording studio to make your next album. It's both things. And we have to have that fine line of being super revealing and also fun
if people are really going to enjoy it when they listen to it at home. So we think we've got that with this one. Again, moving in the direction from D3, D3 through D4, now to D5. And to help you understand that, I'm just going to play some music. So we're going to play something that's a really nice kind of 1970s analogy kind of warm vibe to it. And you should just enjoy the experience. So the lady's called Odetta, and the track is called Hit or Miss. I'm just going to check, my friend, when we play, can make sure.
Technology wasn't
Bring come on.
early 90s. It was ET, wasn't it? M.Net technology.
No.
We were always on basis.
Yeah, base.
It was, yeah. Anyways, they had a you could adjust the VTA, but it didn't have.
Michael Trevor was know where we are. I forgot we are X2.
This is an index.
In the same case, this is the PCB. We don't use PCB.
Hello everybody, I'm Vivien from Esprit HiEnd Audio. We are here, welcome in Vienna for the HiEnd show. So, who is Esprit? Esprit is a French company who made a high-end audio cable and loudspeakers since 1997. And this year is a special year because we launch the new and the next generation of the cable, the Generation X. But now, let me explain more, let me introduce the HiFi system just behind me. So the HiFi system here for this year, the loudspeaker is Lisa. The electronic part is our wonderful partner, Karan Acoustic, the 2 monoblock preamp with APL for the DAC side and Orender. And of course, all the system is fully wired by Esprit with the new generation Eureka. So now, pay attention about the loudspeaker. This is Lisa. I tell you more about Lisa, it's an interesting product. This cabinet, you have no parallel line of this cabinet to fight against the staining wave inside. Important information, inside this cabinet, we have no foam and no doping system. Really interesting. Front of the speaker, you see the EMT tweeter, air motion transformer technology. The 2 driver is a CIS driver specially made for us. The membrane is in a paper membrane with an external treatment of this, copper billet, and the most important things about the motor of the driver is an Alnico motor, very high-end quality. Inside the crossover is a 6 dB crossover with a Mondorf and Dunlund capacitor. If I tell you more about the fit, it's a full aluminum fit with 4 spikes at the the four corner to just try a fine setup of the level during the setup. And behind the loudspeaker, very interesting things. I don't know if you see that, the little plug here is a room coupling technology. What is this? The room coupling technology, during your setup, you use the plug, and with this plug, you try to find a best setup, a best set about the acoustic room, about the acoustic condition of your room. Inside the box, you have 4 different connectors with 4 different colors. It's very simple, 4 different values, depend the room. So now, next, behind the loudspeaker, you have the cable. So you see the HiEnd cable totally made in France. Our workshop are situated in the southwest of France. So this is the new generation of Eureka speaker. And you see later behind the HiFi system, the power cord Eureka, modulation Eureka, everything is Eureka. It's a high-end range, sorry. Now we continue about the rack, the electronic. So you see the front of you 2 monoblock of Karan electronic is a B series. After that, this is the preamplification Karan with the A series. And for the DAC side and the streaming, we use APL and Orender. So at the end, all the Esprit team is here for you. So do not hesitate, come, visit us, enjoy the moment, enjoy the music, and we are here to share a good moment.
Yeah, nice. But tell us more about the cables. All the cables are Esprit, no?
Yeah, yeah. Now?
Power cables,
yeah,
speaker
okay.
cables.
Now?
Yeah.
So you see the speaker cable on the glass cube here,
yeah.
Just here, okay, go there. Go there behind, and you see just behind the power cord with a polarization system of insulator. There's a battery box, okay. All the power cord go there to the power distributor, made by the Esprit, of course. And behind the system, you see a different XLR modulation cable. You see the different XLR and Ethernet cable at the bottom.
Power supply, power filters.
It's power distributor.
Power
yes.
distributor.
Yeah.
Without filters.
We filter. Yes. Also okay.
And this one?
No, this one is not Esprit.
Okay.
This one is a kind of a filter for the network.
Yeah. And tell us about more information about Karan acoustics. This is a power supply, no? This one.
Yeah, I tell you. So front of you, this is the preamplification of Karan Acoustics Series A. This is the power supply of the preamplification, and on the left and on the right you have 2 big monoblock Series B. 1 block per speaker, of course.
Okay, thank you very much.
I try to do my best.
Yeah, thank you.
I remove that.
This acapella loudspeaker is the version without the plasma filter. It's a simple one.
The people for the speakers are outside.
No problem, thank you.
And for the record player, for the turntable.
Okay. We're playing on the Lancia speaker cable with a premium plasma unit. This is the number 72 Mark II. And you can see the light from the plasma tweeter. Extraordinary.
Yeah.
Go to 300,000 hertz. And the amazing KL audio turntable with one with a laser pickup and one with the ordinary pickup. Lancia made all the electronic for the speakers. The preamp and the power amp came from Lancia, and Reed stand for the amplifier for the turntable. All the cables is supplied by Dyrholm Audio from Denmark. I'm the developer of all cables from Dyrholm Audio, and we're playing on our top level Nexus all over.
Tell us something interesting about the cables.
Yes, the cables are very interesting. We make every cable by hand. I know every manufacturer say that. We make every cable by hand from scratch. All isolation material is cotton because we don't want plastic inside the cables. We seal them and close them, but all isolation is made by plastic. We use only OCC silver for the interconnect and OCC copper for all the speaker and the power cables. Plugs, all plugs come from Furotech. So some of the best sounding cable you can get. And we this year we go only for direct sale on the cable. We sell to customers directly in the whole world. 4 weeks, right to return the cable if you don't like them.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Manco Gesù Cristo neanche buono.
Hello, Vivian.
Hello,
I'm
Sergey.
Sergey, Audiophile.
Nice to meet you.
Tell us, please, about this system.
About the system. So first, hello everybody. I'm Vivien from Esprit HiEnd Audio, the French company. I made a high-end audio cable and Lisa, the loudspeaker. So tell more about the HiFi system. The HiFi system in front of you. First, the loudspeaker. The loudspeaker is a Lisa, is the name of the model. With all cable behind the system is the Eureka Generation X. Is the new generation we just launched during this show this year. Is an exclusivity. And for the electronic part, you see the two monoblock of Karan Electronic is a really nice partner this year. This is the pre-amplificator Karan Acoustic, the DAC APL, and for the rest, this is the Orender. So first, we want to start with the loudspeaker, and I want to tell more about the loudspeaker. So the Lisa is a three-way floor standing. This is the EMT tweeter, the air motion transformer. The bass drivers on the bottom is the medium range, and the bass driver is on the top. The two driver is specially made for us by SIS. This is the copper bullet. The membrane is on a paper with an external treatment on this. And the most important information about this driver, we use an Alnico motor behind. The cabinet, the shape is really interesting because we have no parallel line above the cabinet, no parallel line to fight against the standing wave inside. Another information, inside we don't use a dumping system, we don't use foam because we work very well about the cabinet. The cabinet is a very heavy cabinet, is a sandwich technology, MDF, bitumen, MDF. Somewhere in the cabinet, sometimes we have 4 centimeters. It's really huge. Now we speak about the feet. The feet is an aluminum feet. We have 4 spikes to just adjust the level during the setup. And come on behind the loudspeaker, we have 2 very interesting things. The first thing, the bass driver on the top is totally closed. So you see the bass reflex, of course, but it's possible to apply a plate. You just see that after. You apply a plate to totally close the bass driver. Sometimes, it depends the acoustic condition of the room, you need to just remove the plate. And we have another fine setup, a final touch. Just under, you see a little connector like this. This connector is a room coupling technology. When you buy a pair of speakers inside the packaging, you have this one. You see 5 different connectors. So our recommendation, you use the black, because in the black you have no resistor. And now you see the blue, the orange, the red, and the green. It's really simple to understand. Every color have a different value. Inside you have a cathode resistor, and when your room is very clear, for example, with marble on the floor and big window, for example, we use this color or another one, for example. Or if your room is a dumping room, very dark with a big carpet on the floor like that, sometimes you need to use another color. So this is the final touch to just adjust. You influence the height and the medium frequencies of the loudspeaker. So the connector, the bass reflex on off behind the loudspeaker, this is the 2 final touch during the setup. That's why the Lisa is for every music lovers. Now go behind.
This is some
yes?
very nice stuff. Yeah, to adjust music.
Because everybody is different. So at the end, every room is different. Now we speak more about the cable. So you see, of course, a nice speaker cable behind the Lisa. So this is the Eureka. Eureka is the high range in the Esprit catalog. This is the new generation X. You see 3 heavy glass cube. It's not plexi, it's a glass cube. We use that just above the floor, to up above the floor, don't touch the floor, to fight against the perturbation and like that. You see the cable is twist. I have a good reason for that. It's a twist technology. We use 2 different kind of dielectric, a soft dielectric and a hard dielectric. And when you twist that, we create a progressive shielding. Normally, if you pay attention of the cable, you see one cable with little touch, silver touch, and the other one, black touch. This is the progressive shielding. After that, go behind the system, of course, and we see now the power cord behind the 2 current block. So this is the power cord. We use, of course, the next generation, the new generation of the XLR, so modulation cable, and all the power cord are plugged directly on the Volta Ultra, is the power distributor. I have here, and the other one, the little sister, the Volta, there. And now, I told the beginning of the video, sorry, we are here with a wonderful partner, Current Acoustic. So the 2 monoblock on the front of the system is a B series of Current Acoustic. The preamp is the A series, and we use the APL and the Orender. So it's a kind of kitchen recipe, you know. You have the salt, the pepper. You had some magical things, and you obtain this kind of really musical system. So I tell to everybody, go to the Vienna show. We stay here for 2 days again. Welcome to the All X2 booth E05.
Thank you very much. We have a beautiful system.
Thank you, Sergi.
Sounds good. Yeah, thank you.
You'll like the cruise control. Yeah, really. It's so Crystal from our distributor from Australia.
Australia?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Hello.
Big difference with the normal version.
It's a limited edition.
Limited edition.
Yeah. That one is a normal version, the large series.
That one I have, and the 5, and the 4, and the 3.
7, 4, 7, 5, 4, 3 are all here.
Yeah.
Functionality.
That's why only always change the prices.
And you did it as well?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Okay, it's starting tomorrow.
Yeah,
I have good support from Germany. It's my second streaming.
Die Filme waren nicht so schlecht. Aber daheim ist auch schön. Daheim ist auch schön.
Years I'm running a recording label called AC Records. You can check out some of my productions. It's like mostly jazz music, 180-gram pressing, all analog production. When I record my records, there's like 24-track analog and great mics from 60s. So everything is proper done, as used to be before, not anymore very often. So this is one of my last recordings, Song for My Mother. Yeah, that's the master tape. Something in the middle, I don't know. Przełączyłeś? Also Spanish, somehow.
Well, we listened to a little bit of ZZ Top right now, but I want to continue with ZZ Top because I don't think you have to listen to that record often in this UHQR already, because it's just now released in the US. Probably not available yet in the German market or in the Austrian market. However, soon you're going to get it. And listening to Tres Hombres, of course, is not complete, and you did not listen to La Grange.
But it's the software and the licensing behind it, which is the very tricky part. It's still this SACD is still some.
SACD is not supported as a file for years ago.
Okay.
A lot
But I
of
think,
CDs.
yeah, exactly. I mean, Hans
But
was
quality
very.
is visible.
Hans was pushing for us to use a SACD drive, but it's.
SACD supported will be a good feature.
Transport support electronics. Yes, if everything goes correctly, because the V5 mono, which is the Fuzzy Games product line, it's a premium one. Fuzzy goes now premium. It's a special requirements to create this machine. The CNC machine and all the curves, it's totally so we need to
Also,
find
it's the biggest Fuzzy product.
Until now, yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
03 something like that.
Yeah. It's like this is the first one, and then we have the evolution to the V4 model, which also is complex, which is the successor of that one.
Yeah.
The Red Dot Design Award won. So I designed this one in November, October, and this one is in November. And we
realize it's a mistake of the product. So this one is HiPack 250 watt, and this one is HiPack 550. So it's everything there, and it still stays badges. I mean, that's the price.
Nee, das eine, das muss ich auch. Das war
Und das ist eben auch eine Besonderheit der Maschine, dass man die Maschine auch
A może faktycznie
Yes. Many. Your XLR, we are doing the same.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm one of the founders of this Swiss company called Watson Audio. And you have here our current setup, which is made of a very compact streamer and D2A converter, 2 power amps, which are actually class AB amplifiers with a special power supply of our own. And we demonstrate here today the phono stage for the first time here in Vienna. We have actually 2 phono stages because we are playing with 2 different cartridges on the turntable that you can see here. So we have either an MC cartridge on this arm and a DS Audio optical cartridge on this tone arm, and we can try both. This phono stage is quite special because the technology inside is taken out from the knowledge of CH Precision, which is well known for very, very high-end phono stages. And this one uses digital processing to make the correction curves, the equalization, either RIAA, or we have also the option here to play Coleman, Teldec, Decca, and to do some other settings. So in this case, we were currently playing Etta James in Montreux, which is RIAA. But we can demonstrate with some recordings, especially German recordings from the 70s, which were supposed to be in this format, but use something else, and you really benefit to have the right correction curves, and the sound opens completely. So here, another thing that manufacturers usually do differently, we use a current input from the MC cartridge. So we have a current sensing amplifier. After the current sensing, we have a voltage amplification, which is flat in frequency response, entirely flat. Then we go through an A to D conversion, which is directly at the TXD format, so 384 kilohertz, 32-bit. And we apply the correction curves, the equalization with this quality. After that, we have a few other filters that we can play with, and then we go directly digital to the D2A converter, which is here. There is also one included in the phono stage if you wish to output analog. But in this case, we play from the streamer DAC here. It has a volume control and goes directly into the power amps. These power amps are either stereo, mono, or they allow also bi-amplification if you wish. So it's a very compact system.
What is the price?
The price is about 5,000 for the streamer and also for the phono stage, and I think it's 7,000 euro for the amplifier or US dollar. Yeah, exactly. You can use only one amplifier stereo with one streamer, and you already have a full system, which is very compact and very efficient. Our purpose is, our mission is really to try to take technologies that are in the very high end and try to reduce them to make compact systems that you can fit in a modern environment and living area. It's all made in Switzerland. Design, manufacturing, enclosure, assembly, everything is done in our facility with CH Precision. We are partnered with CH Precision in Switzerland.
Yeah. Thank you. It was very interesting.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your interest, and have a good show.
It's up to you. We got a bunch of people in here. It's fine. Yeah.
Great.
We're not with that.
Yeah. Okay.
This is our own thing.
Great. And some people were asking, the driver is a similar driver from the Cornwall, is that
It's the
correct?
same one, yeah.
The same exact one. Okay.
Yeah, 33.
Yeah.
You came back.
Yeah. Had to give it another listen. I want to be shorter now.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are just joined us, the man in the green sweater, this is Neil Burney. Neil does all of the reel-to-reel tapes for Ojas Music, and he also runs RTM tapes and Night Dreamer Records. He's brought a bunch of master tapes to play in the system this weekend.
Appreciate that very much, Neil. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Neil. He's also an amazing footballer. If anyone wants a pickup game later. Yeah, great.
Sergi, are we, is it on? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we'll have an introduction session. The system you see here is our flagship system named Dragon. It's also a special version with Chinese lacquer on the surface of the horns. The horns themselves are actually made of carbon fiber because carbon fiber is a very resonance-free material. Even when playing very loud and we put our hands on the horn, we don't sense much vibration as usual horns do. So it's much less coloration to the sound. ESD Acoustic is the world's first to produce carbon fiber horns. You can see the look of actual carbon fiber horns with a regular version on the walls. And this is a 6-way system with 13 units on each side. It's got 5 ways of horns in the front and 1 way of subwoofers in the back. So the subwoofer has 6 units in total, 12-inch, and it's got 500 watts of amplifiers built in each cabinet. They are in charge of 18 to 50 hertz. And then the big horn is in charge of 50 to 100 hertz. Second biggest horn is from 100 to 500 hertz, mid-range from 500 to 2000, then 2 of these tweeters from 2000 to 8000, and then 2 silver tweeters from 8000 to 52,000. So the mid-range tweeter and silver tweeter are all using foil beryllium diaphragm from True Extent, while the base units, including the big horn and the subwoofers, are using titanium sandwich diaphragm, which we develop our own. Here we have an example. This is our own invention with titanium on both sides and honeycomb-shaped aluminum in the middle. It's got ultra stiffness to the point where I can put my whole weight on it, and it does not deform. So even excursion is very big, it does not change shape. This way we get to very low distortion, only 0.5% at 20 hertz. So in comparison, normal speakers are like 5 to 10. And at 1000 hertz, like we get to 0.1%. So the whole system can work at a very low distortion rate across all the bandwidth. And here you can see all of our electronics. We have them very compact because we want the whole family to enjoy the system with very easy control. This is our CD player. And inside, we have this DAC and preamplifier. and also separate power supply to support them. And then the signal goes to two of these active analog crossovers. So in the crossovers, for each way, we can adjust the phase, level, and slope, so that the big system, even though put in different rooms, we can always adjust the frequency response to a very smooth and balanced one. And then the signal goes to these different amplifiers here. Each amplifier supports one way of horn. They are single-ended solid-state Class A, and they consume 100 watts, outputting 10 watts nominal and 25 watts maximum. They are using switch mode power supply instead of transformers, so a very unique structure. And you don't have to worry about the power because the horns are very sensitive, all over 100 decibel. The mid-range even reaching 120. So another technology that we use is field coil. We apply to all the units, also known as electromagnet. We know that most other speakers are using permanent magnet. Although they are called permanent, they last for like 20 to 30 years. While for electromagnet, it always works as long as you power them. For example, like Western Electric was built like 1950s. But now, nowadays, a lot of people are still using them and collect them as antiques and like very classical speakers. So this system is also what you can pass on for generations. And aside from field coil, we also put in new stuff with permalloy, also known as Supermanda alloy, inside the magnetic circuit. So we can achieve 2.4 Tesla within the slits. So compared to normal speakers, which are like 1 Tesla to 1.2 Tesla, it's like super sports car with really good acceleration, very good control. So it adds up to very good dynamic and transient response. So underneath, we also have this small field coil power supply to support these units. The power supply inside it, we have a very special chip. We have a feedback circuit to detect and balance out the disturbance caused by eddy current. So this will also help with accuracy and dynamic. So this is our special system, the Dragon, and it's a special version with Chinese lacquer on it. So it's more like an art piece. It takes 2 years to make, and this one is 3.6 million euros in total, everything included. But for regular version, the one on the wall, it's like a carbon fiber outlook. The sound is the same, okay? It's 1.5 million euros. And for the speakers only, it's 1 million. We produce all the electronics and cables and racks, as you can see here. It's all from our company. And then, aside from the big one, we have also these smaller speakers on the walls, and you can also see actual products displayed over there and here. Another thing worth noticing is that we have artistic paintings on them, so that we want to show they can be customized. So you can always have the look you like in your home. And then if you want to know more info about our products, please visit esdacoustic.com. This is our official website. And also you're welcome to come to our headquarters in Hangzhou, city of China. It's much more easier to travel this right now because you don't need a visa to go to China under 6 days now. Yeah, and Hangzhou is near Shanghai. It's where Alibaba, DeepSeek, and Unitree are from. So it's like a very high-tech city, very Silicon Valley style. And our company is also neighboring Huawei, which in this sense makes us kind of unconventional to traditional hi-fi company. Yeah, so this is introduction. Thank you very much. Now we'll start playing again. Yeah, thank you.